for him to do what he done to get us to the Champions League semi-final, I don't think that gets the credit it deserves, really, because of the criticism of not getting a striker and all that. Listen, in my defence, he was playing midfield then, and I don't think, that's what we bought him for, if I'll be really honest, a midfield player, and he wasn't doing himself justice. But since he's gone up front, as Curtis said, from January to now, I think he's been brilliant for us. So 2 goals against Leicester were unbelievable. And listen, in football, you can change your opinion and you change your mind. And I have that. But I'm not having him as a midfield player. But in saying that, I think even because of his performances up front, has given him a little bit more confidence. Even he dropped into midfield yesterday and done a job, done okay, great pass. Listen, I think and that's what's great about football, and a player can make you change your opinion. I think since last January, and I'll tell you what, and I'll give him the credit for this, we needed someone last January. We was in absolute dire straits last season in January. We didn't have, all of our forwards were gone down injured, if you remember rightly. And I think it was not January, it was in beginning of February, wasn't it? Like Kai Havertz went down. And we had nothing. We'd gone in the transfer window and didn't go and buy anybody, which everybody was going crazy about. So we went to that game against Leicester with nothing, not one striker at the football club. For him to do what he done to get us to the Champions League semi-final, I don't think that gets the credit it deserves, really, because of the criticism of not getting a striker and all that. He has, I think, kept Arsenal afloat for last season. What other team goes into the season now? You take all their forwards away, and I can't see it done. So he's done an unbelievable job for us, and love and behold, we've got no forwards again for a few weeks. He's come in since Burnley, we had no forwards. He's come in and he's been again scored goals. And I'll tell you what, you're right, Curtis, that goal yesterday, we sort of took it for granted. But I'll tell you what, a lot of players in our team would have missed that, wouldn't score that goal. There's not many players in our team score that goal, from that position. So, listen, credit there. I think he's not a midfielder for me. This is his position. And at the moment, he's got the shirt, and credit to him, credit to him.